Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Jafo Plays. We're still playing Shadows of Brimstone. We have made it into town. The town has not fared so well. We are in a river town though. So where we last left off, it was starting off with who wants to start where. Who would like to start in the hotel? If so, it costs you $20. If you don't want to start in the hotel, you're out with us in the campsite. If you're in the campsite, each one of us rolls 2d6 and takes the punishment. What do you got? A 6.
I have a comfy bed.
It's an uneventful night.
Got a 7.
It's an uneventful night. I also got a 7. It was an uneventful night. All right. So then the next thing that we get, start of the day, we get a town daily event. A brutal rain hammers the town, flooding the streets with mud and soaking to the bone anyone who dares set foot outside. All rolls on the location event chart in town today are at a -1 roll to a minimum of 2. So we're going to get the more negative effects today, which means anybody going to the Indian outpost, which we don't have that in this one, but anybody who was going to that, you're not getting that event today. No getting Spirit Walker. Hell, I could... Oh, no, I could... You know what? I could trade you a bandage, and I could just pay for him.
Oh, okay.
I don't use my... I have 2 bandages and 2 whiskeys sitting in my bag. I didn't even know that.
I have 3 bandages. I haven't even used them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can trade you that and give you that. Where? Okay, we'll start. We'll go around here. We'll start with you, Azzy. Where are you going for shopping today?
I think I need to look at that again because
Here's 3 of the 4.
I'm pretty sure there was one I wanted to go to and no, it's not that one.
Which one?
I think it's probably the one by you.
He's got the other 4.
Yeah.
Yep. I think those are the ones that I was actually.
Well, while you guys are figuring it out, I'm going to the outpost. I got 5 Darkstone that needs to get out of my pocket.
Because I'm going to go here.
You're going to the street market. Steve, where are you going?
I'm also going to the street market.
And where are you going?
I was gonna do the work.
You're going to go to work? All right, we'll put you here. So, you don't have a town event or a location event. Azzy, where are you going yet?
You know what? I'm gonna go to.
Excuse me, guys. Caught myself a little bit of a summer cold. Wisconsin weather, amazing. One day 90, the next day 45.
Yep.
Yeah, I should live here. It's a great place.
You can sell stuff at the Frontier Outpost, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's where I'm going.
Put that down there. You're going to the Frontier Outpost?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll start over here. Whoever is out here, please give me a 2d6 location, -1. Yours is a 6. What happens on the Frontier Outpost? 6.
Hogs and horse thieves. Dark and foreboding, the back alleys of the street market stink of fish and filth. Smells like home. I know that.
Since you're there, why don't you give me one as well?
I think you're talking about the street market.
3.
Yeah, he's on the street market,
I
right?
thought you said Frontier Outpost.
Oh, sorry, the street market. So you're at a 3.
3. Swamp slug stampede. A pack of angry swamp slugs has broken loose from their pen, rampaging through the market streets. Every hero in the street market must pass a lore 5+ or a strength 6+ test or get trampled. Rolling once on the injury chart. The street market is destroyed for the rest of this town's stay.
You guys are just ruining everything.
Thanks.
I blame Azzy for not. Well, I guess I blame her for not getting her bug, and calming the swamp slugs. You're not tribal enough.
Lore?
You didn't let me try and tame
I
it.
have 5 lore. I guess I'll pick lore.
I pass.
And then I heard you guys blew up the street market.
Yep.
Street market is gone.
Hey, look, that's the
That's
last
your
place I
town
could've
day.
gotten.
Where are you gonna start your next day at? Campsite?
Yep.
I pass again.
Are you going to the campsite or back to the hotel?
I might as well go back to the hotel.
All right. So that was their exciting turn. They blew up the thing. They don't even get to market it.
Thanks.
You guys ruined everything.
I wanted that gun.
We'll do you because you're easy. Why don't
I
you
wanted
do
to
a
sell
strength
this.
3+ test?
Because it's key die.
I got 2 of them.
Every 3+ gets you $25. Every 1 rolled gets you D3 wounds.
I make $50.
Awesome.
I just want XP.
And where are you going to end up at the end of the day? Campsite?
Yeah.
Sweet. I need a couple of dice. You and I are in the frontier outpost.
9.
-1 is an 8. I also have a 9. -1 is an 8 as well.
The banners yet wave, seeing the flags fly high in the wind atop the outpost walls. Your spirits are raised that you may take some respite in this place. Recover 1 grit and fully heal your health and sanity.
Cover 1 grit. Well, I got, dude. You can stop throwing totals
And
at me, man.
fully recover yourself.
That's amazing. Love this town. Swamp slug damage. There's a grid over that way for you,
I
kid.
keep
Otherwise,
tossing mine over
I
there,
figured
so I
as
keep
much.
bringing them back.
So that's what we got there. I would like to sell my darkstone unless there is a blacksmith of sorts here.
You can sell Darkstone here.
Right. I'm looking to. Usually the blacksmithing allows you to take darkstone and turn it into something awesome. I mean, my combat hits are +1 damage, which is worse than my Darkstone Axe. My Darkstone Axe is, as this gets worse, I hit harder.
So can I do healing?
Sure, why don't we let you heal him?
There
You
you go.
heal 9.
Thanks.
And then I'm gonna do mine.
Also 9. Well, I guess, let's see.
Look, we're good again.
I'm going to sell my Darkstone for 150 each. So 500, 750.
How much you at now?
Enough to buy your whatever the hell you wanted.
We can no longer. He destroyed it.
That's the blowed up. You can use that to
Yeah,
buy that
sucks to be
Indian.
you.
You could use that
Yeah,
to buy
you guys
that
ruin
Indian
everything.
hedge.
He blew. I didn't do anything. He blew it up.
700, 1100,
Swamp slugs blew it up, to be fair.
1225.
Oh, can I have the sheriff's thingy then?
$1,200, huh? I'm gonna drop that down to 725, and I'm gonna go train with the soldiers. I get D6 times 25 XP for doing it. It's once per stay.
I might try to do that tomorrow. We're gonna stay another day at least, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
yeah.
Grit.
I'm gonna.
I got grit, so my respite says I get 125 XP off of that.
So I'm gonna go here and go get my badge.
885,
As long as you don't blow it up.
and I think. Oh, would you do me a favor, Miss Izzy, and look through those boxes and find me the yellow cards? Shuffle them up. The yellow, I think it's the the green cards. Find me the green cards, shuffle them up, and draw me one.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna,
Look at the cards for shopping.
and then I will pass that back to you. So I did some training, I did some selling, and now I'm gonna get us a bounty. Part of the rules for the expanded bounty is we can roll, or we can shuffle up the the low threat deck and try and find some monsters to get.
And I've been keeping track of it because I was over here.
All right,
I think I just saw crazy nuns.
that's possible. Again, I don't think there's a single thing outside of the brand new set that's not released, Forbidden Kingdom, that you don't own that's being shown here. Stranglers. Somewhere.
Yep.
There we go. Stranglers.
Unexciting.
So
because-
okay.
yeah.
I will also write that down.
There you go.
So each one of these guys is worth 10 times the number of HP that they have. If they have, and I know they don't for a fact because these are basic monsters, but if they had or the hero that kills them gets that money, and if they are, if they have the multi-wound keyword essentially, we would all get that money. So because they figured we all would tear it down. And actually, you can go ahead and shuffle that up because we have a sheriff's office, and if it doesn't freaking blow up, I'm gonna go there next.
That's where I'm heading.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get my badge.
I'm done, and I liked that area, so I'm gonna go back there. And Miss Azzy, what do you got? I think you're the only one left to do something at the Frontier Outpost.
Yes. And I was going to sell this unless somebody wanted to buy it off of me.
Sell what?
The Executioner pistol.
I have no use for an Executioner pistol.
What's it do?
It's the one that was in here that's gone now.
Oh, it's literally this right here. Strength
much
or
is it?
range 6, 2 shots, damage.
200?
200 on it? So
Damage plus 1.
Now you're just gonna get one of these, Steve.
No, we need to get him with agility high and get him that fanning pistol. Or do you have it already?
I have it already.
Okay.
That's what I start with. It's my trusty pistol.
Alright.
That's not part of
And
What else you doing?
I'm going to train the soldiers as well.
So-
So,
Losing $500.
So how many can I hold in here?
You're down to 3 on
Three?
that.
You can do all that stuff on the same day.
Yes. The training one is only once per. That gets you 75 XP. I'm just going to move these out of the way.
yeah, I keep moving them. And
See what
Wow,
this is.
that'd be
So
nice.
we can pick up the-
Yep. We don't need the street market anymore.
It's like-
You guys blew that one up.
That was him. He rolled it.
I blame you both for going there.
Mine was perfectly fine. It just smelled like
Yes, I think
fish.
I'm gonna go there.
Where are you going to go?
Gambling hall.
All right. Well, we got a couple of things to do to clean up the end of the day. And then... And we might as well just get rid of these because you can't buy them anymore because they're only purchasable in the street market.
bing,
You hit next level.
bing.
Alrighty. I need to find your book. So go ahead and give me 2d6 die roll because I know that is one of them.
There's so many guys everywhere.
That's the Frontier Town. Ah, there you are. You are the City of the Ancients.
Do we
2d6.
get to use grit for this?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
I don't.
I'm gonna take a guess that no.
As detailed above in the section leveling up. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
If I'm-
Okay, as soon as the hero has enough XP, they may spend that XP to level up. This may be done even during an adventure. The hero may level up at the start of a game turn by spending the appropriate amount of XP. The hero immediately fully heals their health, sanity, and recovers 1 grit. They may then immediately gain the benefits of leveling up as noted below. Roll for free upgrade bonus, and then choose one on your chart. It doesn't say you can't, so I don't see why you couldn't. So you do gain you do gain a grit if you're below max. 9 gives you dark stone resistance. You can now hold 2 more corruption points before gaining a mutation. That puts you to a mutation or a corruption limit of 7.
That's not bad.
I'll take it.
And
It says
dark stone resistance. Do you want a pencil? As everybody starts
Well-
throwing pencils at you.
well, this one's permanent, so
Yep.
in theory.
And then what line did you start going down?
Gentle Manner was the one that I got.
So the next one in that line would be Witty Retort. Once per turn, when you kill an enemy, you may heal 2 wounds and you gain +1 max grit. Otherwise, there's a couple other things in there that you can take.
Which?
So,
You can
if
start a new roll if you want.
right.
Yep.
Are you going to be doing anything else at the sheriff or at the Frontier Outpost?
I don't think so, no.
Where are you going to stay and end your day?
Hotel.
The hotel costs you
I
$20.
I don't trust, not.
So, before we go to the end of the day, somebody give me a die roll. You need to roll a 2 or better.
4.
Succeeds. we go to a successful second day. Those of us who are in the frontier town,
I think I'm gonna go to that one, then I'm gonna go back down to that one. I'm gonna choose the acrobatics one. Sleight of hand. Use 1 grit to ready once per fight. Once per fight item you are carrying, you may also roll an extra die for scavenging. And the one below
So,
that I
what did you get?
3
10.
stats.
Because we -1, don't we still?
no.
Oh,
Taking another level.
11 then.
Yep.
An uneventful
Then
night, no
after that,
effect.
I get this one.
12.
You learn some tricks. Making friends in the camp, you learn a few new tricks to keep you alive and down in the mines.
Actually,
Gain 1 health. That is a permanent bonus.
Actually, no. I think I'm gonna go with that
I
one.
need pencil.
That's pretty good.
Check the other one over there.
I'm gonna do that one.
What? Keep going down your line?
Witty retort.
Yep. Once per turn, when you kill an enemy, you may heal 2 wounds.
puts me
That's
at
pretty
13.
good.
You gain max grit, +1 max grit, which is
Yeah, that's.
Oh, although that sleight of hand is pretty cool because that
That's-
would allow you to.
I know.
I don't know if you have that like Derringer type thing, but that'd allow you to refuel that Derringer.
I considered it. I
And
might
then
do
go
it
down
the
the
next
next
one.
one on the
And then
Yeah,
she gets
that's
well,
what-
and then
that's
she
what I was
gains an
gonna do.
extra. She rolls 4 dice for scavenging.
That's what I was
I
gonna
was
do.
talking about, and then that.
+1 initiative, +1 agility, +1 move. Yeah.
Yep, that's why I was gonna do that one. But I like the witty retort that I can pretty much constantly heal myself.
And then she also, if she continues down that line, that's going to give her side bag becomes an 8 instead of a 5.
Yeah.
you have to have the killing blow on the monster. If you kill a monster, right?
Once per turn when you kill an enemy, yes.
So you have to have the killing blow.
Correct. And if she continues down the charm, her melee hit goes to 3+. So. Alright, so that gets her. We did have a level up in the middle of a thing. I still need to make a die roll and see what happens.
Come on, 12.
A 7.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens. So,
I learned tricks.
first thing happens here. Now we have a new daily event.
No.
It is not just another day in town because this is a special town. So somebody give me a d6 die roll.
2.
A 2. News from Downriver. Every hero in town gains 25 XP for hearing the stories of terror.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm at 40 and then 55.
I'm not being bad for just starting for experience. 375.
Nice. The one we have to worry about is him because while we need 1K, he needs 2K to get there. It's
So
ridiculous.
2 more above the one I already had. So 3,000 total.
Yes. Well, you use that experience. You start back
Oh,
when
I'm
you
sorry,
got to
sorry,
1,000.
okay.
You went back to 0.
Okay.
So she should be at like if she hit literally like 1,040,
Right.
she's at 40 XP.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. I must have-
Yep, I'm at 65 now.
295 is that? That's what I was.
I'm at 370, which isn't bad.
All right.
I'm already on the third
I'm going to
line.
see the sheriff.
Same with me.
No.
Gambling.
Yes.
Saloon girl and outlaw or drifter. Where are you guys going? What else do you want to blow up today?
I want to do what you guys did. I want to try to train.
You got it. You got $500 because it costs $500.
I don't have 500.
You can make D6 times 25 per Darkstone shard if you want to pitch it. I don't know
Maybe,
how much
maybe
money.
I'll go gambling.
There you go.
I can afford that.
All right. And Saloon Girl, where are you going? You don't have to go anywhere, but every day you spend in the hotel still costs you $20.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I should save my $20.
Um.
So, what else can we blow up today?
I don't think.
Well,
that is
luckily it's now
2000,
straight die rolls.
Maybe I'll go sink the riverboat.
Sink the riverboat. That would suck.
Wow, that'd be great.
What, sinking the riverboat?
No.
That's just rude.
12. If you roll a 12 on here,
Most of the 12s are amazing things. I mean, look, just her spending a night in the camp on a 12 got her an extra point of health. So,
on a lore 6+, if If you roll a 6, you get D8 times 100
Nice.
for catching a legendary outlaw.
How do you roll a 0
What do you mean?
on the surgeries?
Having negatives to your surgery rolls.
Probably doesn't come up often.
I don't know, 12 on
Having
this
mut-
requires
usually having
playing,
mutants
5
do
card draw
do
over
doctor work,
And
Oh,
winning
there we go. That's why.
on
Yeah,
and
this
there's
game.
events that might
Yep.
do it
But
too.
then you
See
get
that.
So
one
where are
card
you going?
and then
I think the
artifact
doc's
card.
office.
You are
Isn't it
going to the
just
doctor's
four?
office. You got it. All right, we will start out on the gambling hall. Give me 2d6. We'll start with Blondie. A 10. What does he got?
Everyone's a winner. The Devil's Wheel strikes a jackpot and everyone cheers. Every hero at the gambling hall gains D6 times $25.
So both of you go ahead and roll d6 times 25. You gain 75. You gain 125.
Hey, now you can go change with the shoulders if you want.
Is that enough to put you to 500?
Wow, that would actually screw me.
Puts me to 25. My turn.
Yep.
Oh, no, it wouldn't. No.
11.
Okay.
Drinks and cigars all around. High roller spreads the wealth. Every hero at the gambling hall may immediately gain a whiskey token and a fine cigar token for free.
Damn it, I
Nice.
don't have any floor to put it.
Why?
Because my side bag only holds 3 items.
How come?
Because it got ripped on a couple of ventures ago. It got ripped on a.
So what do
The
you get?
thing she did?
Uh-huh.
Whiskey and a fine cigar. I don't actually have to
Buy the stuff you were gonna go
stuff that I
buy.
was gonna buy.
Nice. Always
Even
good
though
to
I
see
could.
that. So what are you actually heading to the gambling hall for, and what are you heading to the gambling hall for?
I was going to do the devil's wheel.
All right, we're going to have to get the box top out. I need the token that is in one of the boxes over there, and I need the Frontier Town box.
Yeah, that's
I need this. Set up and play the double. Nope, I don't need that. I need
Roll book.
this. All right.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Cash in the Darkstone here for 50 each.
Yep. Okay, I gotta quick remember how to do this.
gambling's bad.
I
boys.
need set up the Devil's Wheel. Take the Frontier Town expansion. Top lay it face down. Flat surface. Take 3 random mine artifact cards without looking at them. It comes with fancy sound effects. And lay them so they fit there. There. And there.
I
Yep.
like the pointer touch. It seems cool.
Nope. There we go. To play a round of the Devil's Wheel, roll the 3 dice into the box top. These dice must bounce off at least one inner wall of the box. The dice are scored based on where they land in the box. Any die that lands partially on a mine artifact is worth points equal to the number on that roll. Any die that is entirely on a mine artifact is worth double, and all other dice are worth no points. After the first, any number of dice, player's choice, may be picked up and rolled a second time. After the second roll, any dice once again may be picked up and rolled a third and final time. Note that each of these rolls, the dice must always bounce off at least one of the inner walls. And any dice not re-rolled during the second or third are left in the box. It may be moved or changed if hit by the new rolls. Once rolling is complete, total the number of points in the box and see your final score.
It cost me $25 to try, right?
Yes.
25 limit 3 times per visit. Yeah, I kind of didn't actually have to do anything.
Okay. Have to do all 3 dice at once, or
Yep.
one at a time, or what?
All 3 at once.
All 3 at once.
All right, he's worth 4. Those are worth nothing.
Okay, and I can do how to reroll.
3. You get 3 It's playing Yahtzee. You get 2 more rerolls.
Okay.
They just always have to touch a wall.
Dang.
Nope.
Nothing.
That's it. So 4. What does 4 get him?
Nothing. I need at least 9 points to get in.
Yep.
Need at least 10.
Or
10. 0 to 9 gets you nothing. You can spend every $25. You can do it, and you can do it 3 times per visit.
yeah, might as well try.
Do it again.
Yeah, sure.
How do you collect artifacts from this? I'm just wondering if I'm able
Once
to...
the round is complete and the points have been totaled for each die that sits at least partially on the Devil's Head token, the hero may press their luck and try for Devil's Head jackpot. Roll a die on a 1, 2, or 3. The hero's been bitten and gains that many corruption points. Ignoring willpower on a 4, 5, or 6, you win the jackpot and may take the mine artifact card pointed to by the number that is rolled.
Okay. Just because I get bonus.
So that one's worth 1.
Dang. That's harder than it looks.
That one's worth 8. Oh, too hard. So 8 gets you nothing. Or 9 gets you nothing. Unfortunately, you need 10.
Yep. I'll try one last time.
One last time. Here we go. You going to push your luck? You going to try doing this?
I'll do it once.
Gives me something to do.
Nope.
Something for the folks at home.
I think the last time we did this, we showed what the reasons of what happens and why gambling is a horrible thing, kids.
Yep.
Throw it in the box. You got 4. You got 4. That's 8. Nothing. You got 8. You got 5. That's 13.
Gain 100.
Gain your money back plus 25. Nice. Not bad.
No, because like trigger the jackpot.
Yes.
It
And
benefits
that's what
other
happened as you guys walked in. Somebody jackpotted, and that's why y'all got paid. You gonna play?
Yeah.
All right. We keep the same ones in there.
3 dice?
3 dice. It must touch an inner wall. Well, it must touch a wall. There's no inner walls, so it must touch a wall inside the box to count. If it doesn't,
It's harder than it looks. It's 4.
you got 4.
Nope.
Nope. That one doesn't count because it didn't hit the wall.
It didn't hit the wall.
And it,
Yeah, it has to hit the wall, otherwise it doesn't count.
Then what happened?
You
Unless-
redo it.
Really?
To my knowledge, yeah.
This is one of those you may not use grit things, which is duh.
I'm gonna stare really hard at the dice.
These dice must bounce. It just says must bounce off of there. It doesn't say, what happens.
Well, if it didn't land on anything anyway, so it'll probably be that counts as one of your.
By the way, you now gain an
I-
unwanted attention.
I think the way
Yes,
we
you
did
do.
it was that if she didn't bounce,
You have
then
ways to
bounce
get
them.
murdered and no longer be existent in the world.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll just let you re-roll those. There you go, and one more time.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
She actually moved
Is that
the
at least
piece.
partially on the thing or totally on the thing?
I guess at least be
All right.
partially.
So, let's see. Scoring, the hero is paid winning based on... No, let's see. Any die that lands partially on a mine artifact is worth points equal to the number of the die roll. Any die that is entirely on the mine artifact and or the Devil's Head token is worth double the value rolled. So that's 12, and 4 is 16. So pay yourself for the 16.
Which is also 100.
Once the round is complete, and points have been totaled for each die that sits at least partially on the Devil's Head token, you may press your luck.
Okay, which is what?
Roll that die. On a 4, 5, or 6, gain the artifact attached to that location.
Can
Gain
that
two-
be gridded?
I don't have any, so it doesn't matter.
Doubt it.
Oh, I'm just curious at this point. Said for the rolls.
It just says, note that you may not use grit or any other items or abilities to re-roll any of the dice while playing the Devil's Wheel. So I would assume
Yeah.
that's the
Yep.
whole thing.
Yep.
Gain 2 corruption points for your troubles, as the devil bites you.
Ouch. What could you have got? You can try that 2 more times, though, right? If you
Yes,
want
you
to.
can. You did just gain $100. You spent 25, you gained
Yeah.
75. That was kind of a win-win for you.
It gets
Then let's-
money for everyone there.
Well, no, he wants to know what the cards are.
Oh. I don't know.
So pick up your dice and go again. And move all of the tokens. Hold on here. Let me reset the world. Boom. Nothing. Some pretty good fucking dice, too.
Nope.
Jeez.
One more. A failure.
It's tough to get them on there.
Here we go. That one's worth 8. That one's worth 5. Nope. Sorry. That one's worth 10. That one's worth 8.
18.
18. Pay yourself for 18.
Does that put the next one up? Yeah, so it's 250.
Nice.
10 times your value.
Yeah, 220.
Somewhere there's another die in here.
Right there. Up.
Right, there we go. I can't see and I'm too lazy to get up. All right.
Yeah.
You gonna go one more time?
Sure.
Yeah, go for broke. What's the worst that'll happen? 3 corruption points and a mutation. You're totally fine. It might help you saw our bones easier. Here we go. 4 and 8. This die here is still in play, so you can one more die roll.
Nope.
All right, so we've got 8 and 4 is 12. Pay yourself for 12.
She's getting pretty lucky on that.
I see that. And that 4 can get re-rolled looking for a 4+. What's the worst that happens? A mutation? 4+! Dun da da da! Bam! She gains Wagon Train Chest. Draw D3 gear cards immediately.
1.
I will draw this to pile, draw a card. Bam! That's what's inside.
Dead Man's Poncho. Plus 3 sanity, and I ignore weather effects.
So she gained this. Now, in addition, anytime an artifact is collected from the Devil's Wheel, it also triggers a jackpot for the whole room. D6 times 25 to every other hero currently at the gambling hall.
Thanks. So it's D6 times 1.
Gain yourself $150.
Woohoo!
It's a good day at the gambling hall.
At this point, we will reset the room because I don't think anybody else is in there. You lost a chance for a Tradera artifact. Or the Traderan Trench Pistol. Take 1 corruption hit to fire it. Range 5, shot 3, damage +1. But it looks like an old school
Chinese
Luger.
Pistone Mauser.
So that would
Mauser,
for me,
Luger,
actually
kinda-
something that I would be able to.
So
Like,
I
actually
got
deal
the
with.
normies
Do I get
thing.
another unwanted attention, or does those have one of those? She
Any
gets one too after
yes,
this.
she does. Gaining gold at the saloon and gambling hall. At the end of any location visit to the saloon, you gain 1 unwanted attention. Since we haven't dealt with this in a while, it's been 6-7 months since
So
we
most
played
of you ever
this.
have one per day, essentially.
Right.
Yeah,
You can get a lot though if you're a mutant walking through town.
So it's
So
like I got the boring human item versus the two options, two
that's all right.
possibilities of tradition. No,
Although that's exciting to watch, isn't it, guys? It might make me go visit the gambling hall right after.